Hi, have you heard of Tom Brown? I'm sure some of you have. So stay with me while I show you how I made this power-packed nutrient Tom Brown for my children. I use sorghum, millet, guinea corn, yellow corn, oats, dates, groundnut, soya beans, tiger nuts, and plantain. It's very simple but tedious. You need to wash each grain thoroughly. The ones that need to be decanted, like your millets, your soya beans, you need to separate the dates from it, wash thoroughly, then dry. I dried this plantain using my air fryer. I prepared this Tom Brown in a day, so I used my air fryer to dry most of this. If you have an oven, you can also use, but then if you don't have, you can sun dry them. Depending on how sunny the weather is, it might take a day to 2 days for all of them to dry properly before you blend. Remember, this Tom Brown is in powdered form, so all your grains need to be in dried form so as to increase the shelf life of your Tom Brown. You see, picking these dates, not take and play, because the amount of stone where I come off from all these grains, I wonder if I didn't pick them out, it's gonna be a mess. So now that we've washed all our grains and dried them, it's time to roast or toast, depending on the grain. Like this groundnut was roasted. I almost eat this thing finished, it was so sweet. Then the oats toasted. You also toast the guinea corn, the millet, the sorghum, the corn. You can use the pot like I used. You can use the oven. You can use your air fryer. I dried the dates. This is the corn I toasted in the air fryer. Then the soya bean was toasted also. Time for grinding or blending. Please, if you don't have a strong blender, no try blending at home. You can take it to the commercial mill. However, ensure that their machine is neat, the environment is neat, so that we don't compromise all our efforts in preparing a healthy food for our children. So I used my blender to blend. It's not big, so I blended in batches, like small. I was blending this. As you can see, I didn't even pack plenty so that it's going to give me a powdered texture. The ones that are not in powder form, I sieved it, then blended again. I did for all of the grain, like for everything, and then mixed together properly, and my Tom Brown was ready, and oh god, it was so good. When I made it for my children, they ate and left no crumb. Feel free to ask any question. I'll answer in the comment section.